What's up guys, Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Watcher of Realms video, and today I want to show off what happens when you get a summon like this. Come on baby. Followed shortly after by a summon like this. What happens is my guild boss team has totally transformed and nearly doubled my output overnight. Not too long ago, I was only on reward 2, a nightmare 4. And then a few days ago, I got a team together, tried my best. I was able to get reward 3 pretty consistently, somewhere in the 14 to 16,000 blood range. But now I can get reward 4 and quite easily. And the big reason why is I can get through that third shield. So I'm going to show you my team first. Then I'm going to auto run it because I do not want to have to manual this. I hate doing manual runs if I can get a team to auto run it, because I hate having to figure out the timing every single time. It's a chore. Had to make myself a little bit smaller so I could show off my team. I got Wrath and Volka. I got the Valentine duo here. Hollow for my heals. I'm gonna go with Pyros down here. He's helping out my Hex and my Zilitu and my Dolores, and then I'm using Laurel for the rage. I'm gonna show you the run real quick. I'm gonna go over the builds. I will leave a link down below to a couple of the videos I used to help me figure out this run. This is not like an original run. Basically, everybody's doing something similar to this. Maybe not everybody, but like, unless you're real creative, like doing a Laurel regen run is pretty meta. Like, I'm sure that there's something else out there that a lot of people use, but this is a pretty easy way to do it. So go ahead and do an auto fight. I'll show you how things roll. And so I've got Hex here, Pyros in front of him. I've got Hollow up there for heals. Laurel there until she gets pulled off for her rage regen. Dolores in her normal spot. I've got Arrogance there. His girlfriend there. And then sometimes I'll have Volka there. Sometimes I'll have Wrath there just for some extra damage, but they don't really do anything. Volka's just there for the cost reduction. And then I've got Zilitu up front. And as you can see, I'm already at 7,000 blood. And the big difference is getting through those shields. So every time you can get through another shield, you're going to be able to put up a lot more damage. My big problem, when I first tried out Nightmare 4, I was dying at the first shield. Then I could get through the first shield and I was dying at the second shield. Then I got through the second shield and I really struggled to get through that third shield. It was very difficult. It was a very close thing. But I think with this team, I finally have something where I get through that third shield. You saw right there. And once you get through the third shield, the numbers just skyrocket up. So I'm already past 20,000. That was the big barrier. This is a team that I have all the pieces as far as the heroes necessary to get up to 50,000. What's stopping me right now is gear. I do not have enough gear. I do not have enough amazing gear to get anywhere near that 50,000. So this run got 24,000. Yesterday I was able to get up to 26,000 something. I'll go ahead and show you the stats. Zilitu is typically my best hero for this, and Hex is not far behind. These numbers were actually a little bit better yesterday on my last auto run, but still pretty good. I just built Arrogance, and he is in garbage gear. That's why his numbers are kind of low right now. Like if I put him in Zilitu or Hex's gear, he'd probably be much better. But I need to really focus on my on getting gear. I mean, I've been trying, but it takes time. It takes time to get all the exact stats that you need to improve your team. But after that, like, there's minimal damage from anybody else. It's basically those 4 damage dealers doing all of it. Pyros does a little bit. When I throw Volka or Wrath in, like, they don't have the best gear. They're just doing a little bit just because. So there you go. I did it. I got past that 4th reward, and it's gonna take me probably months, if I had to guess. Months to get up to 50,000 just from having to do, gear raid after gear raid after gear raid to try to get better gear. Like, I just a few weeks ago got past, gear raid 319 and 119. I'm not even past 219 yet because I need to build a Decimus, but I'm making improvements, and I'm pretty happy that I can do that. I know it's going to take a while to get that final reward, but I've got the heroes I need for it. So I'll run my Nightmare 3 team later, but I'll just show you my builds and my artifacts and all that. Start off with Hex. He's a 0. I've got him in a Soulbound Arcana set. Basically, I have one decent Soulbound Arcana set, and I've got one decent and maybe another not so decent Infernal Roar set on my entire account. Like, I've got random pieces, but like, as far as good sets go, like, this is the best I could manage. So I think with more time, I'll be able to have more variation there. It looks like I've also got Whirlwind on him. I have even less gear on my left side than my right side. So, I'm just dealing with what I have. Go ahead and take a look at the stats. He's got 14,000 attack. He's pretty fast at 351. His crit rate is a little low. Like I said, the sets I have are the sets I have. 68% crit rate, but 304 crit damage. So at least when he's hitting hard, he's hitting really hard. And then that's about it for him. I've got him in level 19 Spirit Siphon. That's pretty good. I'll move on to Zilitu. I've got her in the Infernal Roar set. Mismatched pieces on the left side. I've got her at 13,000 attack, 273 attack speed, 107 crit rate, 327 crit damage. And all the damage dealers are pretty much universally going to have, let's see, attack bonus, crit damage. Something like that. So usually I'm going to have 2 attack bonuses and a crit damage. If I had better gear, it'd be nice to have 2 crit damage and an attack bonus, but see, crit damage, attack bonus. That's pretty much what I can afford on my account. And then on Zilitu, I have her in my 1 Wailing Skull artifact. I would love to be able to level that up. It is what it is right now. We'll move on to Arrogance. I've got him in Frigid Flame. But let me know. I might switch it up with my Realm tier. I think that might actually be better. Let me know what you think if that's a better piece. I've got him. It looks like I've got him in a Calamity on the left side, but I don't have a. Oh, I do have. I have him in a Night Terror set. I wonder if that even happened on accident. See, I have him with a crit rate piece because I just don't have the gear. A crit rate, crit damage, and attack bonus. So obviously that could be better. I just built him with what I had left over. So he's going to get better over time. For sure. I took Valeria out of the team for the first time. She just dies too easily. She does amazing damage, but she dies so easily that it hurts the team. That's why having Arrogance in the team is so helpful. And then I've got Arrogance's girlfriend there. I've got her in an Infernal Roar set. Not as good as Zilitu's Infernal Roar set, but I got her in 15k attack and 245 speed, 84% crit rate, 286 crit damage. Obviously, I need to do some work on getting more gear so more of my heroes are fully crit capped with proper sets. It looks like she also has a Calamity set. And then I've got her in Captivation of Burning Desire. That's her own artifact. And then I've got Volka. Her set doesn't matter so much, but I've got her with Infernal Roar and a Life Force set. That's not the best thing for her. It's just what I have. Those are really off pieces that happen to fit. 16,000 attack, 94% crit rate, 249 crit damage. She's not really in there for the damage. She's in there for her skills. And I've got her in, I actually pulled her special artifact, so she's in that with Cruel Fate. And then we're already down to our epics. Wrath, again, he's not in there enough to do a whole lot of damage. I actually gave Arrogance my Wrath gear. It wasn't that great when it was on Wrath. That certainly isn't enough for Arrogance. Again, crit rate, attack bonus. Not amazing. It's just what I have. I have him in Life Force again. Not the best. 15,000 attack. Crit capped, 269 crit damage, 164 speed, kind of slow. And I've got him in Scarlet Hunt just because it's what was left over. Hollow. As you can see, I got her in Euphoric Orb and offset pieces. Got her with Annihilating Might. Obviously doesn't make any sense. I was just looking for stats. 12,000 attack, 511 attack speed. That's what I was really looking for. Healing very quickly with pretty decent attack. Next up, we've got Pyros. For him, it's all about speed. That's why I've got him in Whirlwind. It's just trying to make him fast. So I've got him all the way up to 572 attack speed. That's a little bit overkill, I think. Otherwise, his stats don't really matter. I don't really have him I don't have the gear necessary to put him in a damage build with enough speed, because I need him fast. And I've got him in Nightmare Samsara. I've heard that's the best for him. I've got Dolores. This won't surprise you at all. It looks like I've got her in, I don't even know how to say that, Asclepius, with max HP and the healing effect. And then I've got her in Calamity to get the attack up. Almost 12,000 attack. Attack speed doesn't matter. None of those stats matter other than just getting her attack decently. And then Keen Wisdom. That's the one that you want for her. Laurel. Nothing really matters other than keeping her alive a little bit. So I just have her an HP bonus just to keep her alive, to make sure she doesn't die while she's on the battlefield. But she's just there for the rage regen. I've got her in Home of Horror. I don't even know why. I just put an artifact on just because. Let me know if there's a reason to put a better artifact on her. She just has a placement holder, basically. So that was it. That's the team. It also works on Nightmare 3. I did the exact same thing. Easily gets past the 18,000 necessary for getting the top reward in Nightmare 3. Did the exact same thing. It doesn't really matter if you do the left side or the right side, I don't think. I've tried it with both, and it's fine. Whatever is more comfortable for you for getting the heroes on the battlefield, I think it's all the same. But it just goes to show you that getting the right heroes can make all the difference. I've been a little bit lucky with getting the exact heroes that I need for this comp. I got Hex and Zilitu very early in my account. They were the second and third legendary heroes I ever pulled. And then getting the Valentine couple over the last couple weekends has just made a huge difference. I got very lucky with that double Arrogance pull. I'm not gonna lie, I tried pulling for him over the Valentine special event, and all I got was his girlfriend and nothing else for 300 summons. And then suddenly I got him twice, which was insane. It made all the difference. I was very close to doing this without him, to be honest. If Valeria didn't die so easily, I probably would have. But, sometimes just that little bit of difference can put you over the top. As you can see, I'm getting 24,000 on this. That's even better than I expected. So this is for the Nightmare 3. Sure hope I ran it correctly. Yeah. So again, this is on Nightmare 3. And her damage is even better on Nightmare 3. It's kind of crazy. She outperformed Hex on Nightmare 3. That's kind of funny. Arrogance, again, very poorly built. So I've got some work to do on making this team even better, but I'm almost there. And I can take down Nightmare 3 perfectly, and I can get the 4th chest on Nightmare 4. And this is totally free to play, by the way. I am on day, I want to say somewhere around 155. Yeah, day 155, completely free to play. A little bit lucky on the exact heroes that I've pulled. Very helpful. I'm still missing a lot of great heroes that would help in other areas of the game. I could really use a Silas and a Vierna. Hasn't happened yet. But I was very lucky and made a huge improvement on my team. And I think that anybody can do it. I think it just takes time, getting the right heroes, getting a little bit lucky with the heroes. This isn't the only comp that works. These aren't the only heroes that work. You just need heroes that kind of work well together. I wouldn't be able to do it with a Piercer team as some do. If I had a Silas, maybe I could run a Piercer team. If I went with, the Nightmare and the Infernal, because that's what I have. But I will say this again and again, unless you're trying to be like a top performer in the game, you don't really need to spend money on it. You can if you want, but you can also do it free to play. It's taken me 5 months, and I got I'm halfway to fully accomplishing getting the guild boss done. Basically, I just need better gear. That's all it's coming down to, because I've got the right heroes. Maybe a hero or two could make a slight improvement on the team, but this gets the job done. I just need to get better damage gear. That's about it. So let me know what you think about this team. Have you tried something similar? Are you working toward it? Or are you going in a completely different direction? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weather Wednesday. This has been my Guild Boss update. Don't forget to subscribe so you can watch more Watcher of Realms video content.